Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick and I'm your instructor. And today I'm talking about timing stances. Now, this might be for instructors to help you out to be able to teach maybe a little bit better or clearer. And this might be for students to figure out that, oh, this is what my instructor was talking about. Okay? So I do what's called timing stances. And what that means is we'll tell you there's a stance in there because it sets the timing for a strike, or it tells you when that strike should happen, okay? But you don't stop in that stance, and that's the key, is that you want to keep rolling through it or keep moving through the stance. You don't stop in the stance, all right? I'm going to do an example out of purple, Darting Mace, where it's a two-handed wrist grab down here. So the guy's got my arm, I step forward, I do my downward drop in forearm, I do my punch, check punch as I go through. Now here's the timing stance, is that you don't stop at a cat. I'm not gonna go, cat and chop and get my hand ready and then go forward into my neutral bow with my palm. You actually lose all the backup mass for the palm, all right? The chop, or the sword hand to the throat, is an insert on the way. That's all it's doing, all right? So really, if we're doing the technique and we shoot to here, the chop just keeps the guy off us. This hand has to go from out here, back, and out again as I step forward, all right? Did I stop on a cat? No, I did not. But the cat tells me when this should be out. So you can't strike in balance on this particular technique. Okay, you want to be going through the person, and you want to be leading through the person. So from here, as I'm shooting down and I'm doing all this, I want to go and forward. So if you see, I hit the cat as I'm doing this. If I was in balance like this and I tried to hit somebody, I'd be knocking myself backwards, or it would just be a junk shot total, okay? We don't want to do junk shots. So the rule that we're looking at here as we're going through is a compound motion, all right? So the saying that we use is on a compound motion, the stance is set for the second strike. So in this case, I'm going pop, 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 pop as I go through. The stance isn't set. It's not a cat stance for the chop. It's a neutral bow for the palm. I like to do this technique with a heavy bag. All right, so as I step in, so you'd get to this part. As you step in, I like to push the heavy bag with this hand and say, stay right about there, bam, and then hit it. So that it's the sword hand to the throat is kind of like a placer. It's like saying, stay right there, buddy, because I'm going to give you this, or this, whatever we're doing, all right? So if you have a heavy bag, or if you have a partner, and you don't want to chop them in the throat, just push on their chest. And a lot of times what we do is we'll take and do a knee instead. So if you do Darting Mace, where you've got the punch, and you do a knee here, what is that doing? Oh, same thing, all right? So if I go knee, chop, and palm, which perfectly fine to do the technique that way, if that's the way you like it, that knee takes the place of the cat as setting your timing. So if you do have a problem with the timing on circling or clipping the storm, if you have a problem with the timing on clipping the storm, getting any power in it, or Darting Mace, do that knee and with power, and everything will just work out for you, okay? So a little hint for the day. Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.